I wanted to look at Alina Habba and see what the outcome of this is for her as a lawyer, okay? How are people going to view her when this is all said and done? Is this helping her career, or has this kind of put a nail in the coffin for her? Let's look and see, okay? Above it all, yeah, I think this has to do with 45, or men in general. We'll look at the rest of it and see what we have. At the center of it, we have the health of the situation. Oh, that's not the health card, okay? That is, okay. It is flowers. So is it going to do her well? Underneath of it, what's crossing it is clouds. So, you know, she may think, again, she wants to be pretty when she said that, etc., and present this bouquet, but in this card, it's up in the air, in the clouds, and underneath of it, we have the clouds, okay, which is not a good sign. It's, okay, that comment right there is people are not viewing it well. So going into this, in the past, we have 45, and she's kind of a narcissistic personality as well. What's going on now is this toxic stuff that keeps getting put out and done by 45. Above it, we have the health of the situation, and underneath of it, we have new things that are coming out about the toxic things. So, you know, really, people that are looking at her as a lawyer afterwards are looking at this toxic thing and the things she brings out, that she says on a daily basis about him and this situation, all this new stuff she tries to put out that she thinks is healthy, that's going to aid the situation, but it's not, okay? The challenge is where this is going afterwards for her and her career. The outcome is about government work, that type of thing, okay? Above it, we had her short-term success. Underneath of it, okay, her illusion and delusion and the dark night of drama. And underneath of it all is the divergent path that she's done with 45, okay? So that is affecting her, okay? So that, you know, afterwards, people are looking at what she's been out there saying, you know, her pie in the sky stuff that she wants to say to support him. I look at this and I just get, you know, she puts this stuff out there that emotionally she thinks it's going to sound good, etc. But what's crossing it is this negativity. People aren't buying what she's putting out. And again, going into it, they see that he's toxic, okay? He's toxic, she's toxic. And so the challenge is going forward for her work situation. She's going to have difficulty with that. The foundation is new, you know, the delusional drama and dark things she continues to put out. And above it, the health of the things is very short-term success. So for the long term, it's not looking good because she's walked this divergent path with 45 and just not a good lawyer. Okay, she's not a good lawyer. So this is going to affect her. It is not looking well for her with this Lenormand. But let's look and see. We're going to pull the regular tarot and ask the same question. What is going to happen? How are people going to view Alina Habba as a lawyer when this is all over? What is her career going to look like? So far, it's not looking real productive. That, she doesn't rein Trump in at all. She's not doing him any favors, I don't think. She's a yes person. And if you have a lawyer, you want a good lawyer. You don't want a yes person. You want somebody that's going to, have enough smarts to figure out what's the best move. So what we have with all of this is, kind of what she's tried to feather her nest with. She thought this is going to be a good opportunity for her. So she's gathered up as much of this as she can. But let's see what else we have with it. That's... Yeah, the blossom. The blossoming and trying to gather all this stuff up. So she's out there, and again, just standing out in the field of flowers. I want it to be pretty. That's it. But what she's trying to feather her nest with. With these pentacles is, it's not going to serve her well, I don't think, in the end. But let's see what we have. At the center of it all, we have the judges, justice, the cases. What's crossing it is what is being birthed, The rules, the laws, the judgment, and of course, underneath of it all is her part in being out there trying to put this stuff out for the public. So in the past, we have what was being worked on. More the present is who's holding on to the power, who's holding on to being in control of a situation. Above it, not looking, not listening, not really taking in, and being out in the cold underneath of it all. This is not looking good, So people are going to look at the past and what's going on, who's controlling the situation, and it's not her, She's really not seeing, not taking in, and is out in the cold when it comes to things. The challenge is this abuse of power or trying to be somebody that can control a situation, That's her difficulty. Really, she's not able to control the situation. She's not somebody that's in big power mode. So the outcome is that people's going to walk away from her. Distance themselves from her. You want somebody that can control a situation. And in this is the challenge. It says she cannot control the situation. She is not somebody you want for a lawyer. Above it, we have this looking for her ship to come in. And the foundation is judgment. Underneath of it all is her attempting to hold on to the energy and the power and what she's gotten, okay? Wanting to go forward to something better, but she's in that thing that is not that is not somebody that is confident, tried to get away with it when it comes to moving this stuff, okay? But as far as her career, that's kind of it, dead in the water, okay? She's tried, again, to feather her nest. Tried to gather and collect, but, the harvest is not good. It's not a good harvest in the end for what she's planted, and it's on the surface about trying to look pretty, trying to be pretty, like what she said. I'd rather be pretty, and I can pretend to be smart. I can fake being smart. No, well, that's the last something that somebody wants for a lawyer. They don't want a lawyer that's faking being smart. They want a real smart lawyer. Okay? I don't give a rat's ass what you look like with your duck lips and your injections and your whatever drama that you're having done. That's not helping a case, so it doesn't look like she's got good future. We're going to break this down. At the center of it, of course, is the justice, what she's done with that, what's being birthed, what's coming out of it. And again, people want somebody that's a go-getter, that can control, that it can be a leader. And so she is being judged on what she's done with her trials. When it comes to what she's worked on, she's out in the cold from now on. Like it said, you saw the bird up there in the winter time, trying to feather his nest with these things. What we have mentally, she doesn't take things in well and wants to try to railroad things, okay? She's not good at it. She's not good at taking things in and controlling a situation, okay? People are going to want to distance themselves from her, walk away. And when it comes to her holding on to power, going forward, she's waiting for her ship to come in. Okay, she's going to have a long wait because she has shown at every turn that she is an incompetent lawyer. Really, she's not somebody I would ever want to represent me in any way, shape, or form. Okay, and I don't think most guys would want somebody that says, I can fake being smart, I just want to be pretty, okay? Oh, my Lord. So afterwards, it looks like her future is kind of, she's sealed her fate. She's not going to be, I'm sure she thought this was going to be her big ticket to success. I'm representing the President of the United States. No, in the end, this is her downfall. When this is over, things are not going to go well for her.